Here's the state attorney general's ruling.
Once we agreed that the conviction needed to be overturned, that the evidence as a matter of law did not support the conviction, that judgment was entered by the court and the felony conviction was removed from his record.
So they admit right here that the trial court messed up.
Josh Brewer, an Oregon medical marijuana cardholder, was convicted for having over the amount of usable marijuana under Oregon's medical marijuana laws.
In the Oregon medical marijuana statute, they use a term that isn't found elsewhere in the criminal code called usable marijuana.
Oregon law defines usable marijuana as the dried leaves and flowers in a form that's appropriate for medical use. The law doesn't define how dry that is, but it's generally understood to mean dry enough to smoke. And that creates a problem.
The police department falsely arrested him, falsely imprisoned him.
Well, the problem is at some point when that marijuana is dry, you are over the limit.
The district attorney for Jackson County, Mark Huddleston, blames Oregon's medical marijuana laws for being too complex.
There are gray areas in there. There are areas in which at least there appears to be some internal inconsistencies, and then trying to sort out exactly what that means is not easy.
But others disagree.
I think the laws are clear enough. In this case, there was overall what appeared to be enough marijuana to justify the convictions. It's just that when you looked at it more closely and the second bunch of marijuana hadn't been properly analyzed to determine whether it met the legal requirement for usable.
It cannot be weighed when it's wet because marijuana loses 75% of its weight. There was never any evidence of criminal wrongdoing against him to begin with. So he never really should have been convicted. Actually, the fact is he never should have been arrested.
This ain't fun. You drag your family and your kids through this stuff for 3 years. It's not fun. It really does a lot of damage to a family.
Today, Brewer's conviction has been reversed, and he plans to file a lawsuit.
I mean, when I'm done, I want these guys to be working at McDonald's flipping hamburgers.